fellow BTS lovers, we have never said this before, but now we're ready. That sentence came out of Taehyung's mouth during a sudden live broadcast on the Weverse platform, and within minutes, millions of viewers flooded the stream. What was initially thought to be just a casual late-night chat between two BTS members turned into one of the most monumental moments in the history of the legendary South Korean group. What exactly did Taehyung and Jungkook reveal? And why has their statement been described as the biggest confession of their careers? The live broadcast, which lasted only 47 minutes, is now being dubbed the Historic Live by fans and entertainment industry analysts. No stage, no special effects, not even a script. Just two iconic figures sitting side by side, speaking with a sincerity never shown this deeply before. Yet from that silence and simplicity came a shocking revelation. Taehyung and Jungkook openly shared the emotional burdens and hidden events that shaped their careers for over a decade, including one shocking decision they had kept secret for years. "We almost left BTS." That sentence was uttered by Jungkook in a hoarse voice with a blank stare at the phone screen, instantly filling the comment section with shocked emojis, tears, and messages of support. He then explained that around 2018, during the peak of BTS's global popularity after the release of the Love Yourself Tear album, both experienced psychological pressure that was nearly unbearable. Taehyung added that even though fans saw them shining on stage, the reality behind the scenes was very different. "We lost direction. We started questioning whether we were still human or just symbols constantly sold to the world," he said. The statement sparked an uproar not only among ARMY, BTS fans, but also among music analysts and South Korean media. This was the first time two BTS members explicitly talked about the potential for such a serious internal breakup. Even more shocking, they revealed that private discussions had taken place with HYB management regarding the possibility of a permanent hiatus. However, it wasn't only about dark times. This broadcast also marked a hopeful turning point. Jungkook revealed that their decision to stay together wasn't due to industry pressure or contractual obligations, but because of a small moment that made them realize something important. Taehyung once said, "If we leave, who will hug the fans when the world leaves them behind?" And that changed everything. Taehyung added that what he and Jungkook went through wasn't about conflict or disharmony among the members, but about a search for identity amid constant pressure. "We were just ordinary kids who grew up under the spotlight. Sometimes, we ourselves forget who we really are. And that night, we just wanted to be remembered as humans," he said while staring at the floor, as if holding back emotion. This broadcast also opened a new chapter about their future plans. In the final part of the live, Taehyung and Jungkook hinted that they had been secretly working over the past 2 years to create a joint project, not as BTS members, but as a duo with a new musical identity. "We've written, recorded, even produced it ourselves. This is not a commercial project. This is a mirror of who we truly are," said Jungkook. Without giving specific details about a release date or what genre the music would be, the two confirmed that the project is a manifestation of their personal experiences over the past 11 years, not long after the broadcast ended. The hashtags #ThisIsNotJustALive and #TaeKookTruth became the top trending topics globally. Netizens referred to the live as a sacred confession, while major media outlets like Korea Herald and Billboard Asia described it as the most transparent moment in modern K-pop history. The confession made during this live broadcast reflects a major shift in how K-pop artists tell their stories. In an era usually controlled by agencies and perfectly curated images, Taehyung and Jungkook's courage to speak raw and unfiltered shows a change in the industry's direction, from perfectionism toward honesty. Not only did they confess that they almost left the group, they also revealed that they had been undergoing regular therapy, forming a small community with fellow artists facing similar pressure and actively supporting each other outside the camera's spotlight. "We want fans to know that they are not alone in their anxiety, in their fears, in their struggle to find meaning," said Taehyung with tears streaming down. The climax of the live came when Jungkook, in a firm and heavy voice, said, "If this is the end of our career, then this is an honest end. But if this is the beginning, then this is the most real beginning." An ambiguous statement that raised more questions than answers, but enough to make millions of people around the world feel connected, represented, and above all, moved. In a world that often demands perfection, the grand confession from these two global stars proves that vulnerability is not weakness, but strength. Taehyung and Jungkook, in the simplicity of an unscripted live broadcast, managed to write a new chapter in BTS and K-pop history itself. Is this a sign of separation? Or the beginning of a new musical revolution that is more honest and grounded? The world can only wait. But one thing is certain, this was not just an ordinary live broadcast. This was the moment when two of K-pop's biggest stars showed that behind all the glitter, they are also human, and that night, they chose to be completely honest. What happened after the live broadcast was not just a wave of emotions from fans, but also an internal shift within the South Korean entertainment industry. Within less than 24 hours, several industry figures and young artists began to speak out, inspired by the honesty of Taehyung and Jungkook. Some even referred to the broadcast as a cultural turning point in Korea's entertainment world, which has long been known for its highly hierarchical, tightly controlled, and pressure-filled structure. HYB itself, through its official statement, confirmed that they fully support the freedom of expression of both artists. Without denying anything revealed in the broadcast, a representative of the agency stated, "We believe that transparency is part of growth." Taehyung and Jungkook have shown exceptional maturity,